Ang COVID-19 ay panibagong kontrabida sa buhay nating mga Pilipino.
Habang unti-unti tayong bumabangon muli, patuloy ang laban natin dito.
Para matalo natin ang kontrabida, we can be the solution.
Kaya mong maging bida, basta susundin ito.
B. Bawal walang mask.
I. Sanitize sa mga kamay. Iwas hawak sa mga bagay.
D. Dumistansya ng 1 metro.
A. Alamin ang totoong impormasyon tungkol sa COVID-19.
Protektahan natin ang sarili at mga mahal sa buhay.
Be the solution sa COVID-19.
Of all the tough decisions you have to make today, your family's health doesn't have to be one of them. Not when you have the choice to go organic and live full, natural, and holistic lives. So start your day right. Load up on antioxidants. Choose only organic superfoods. And keep the momentum going. We're making it easy for you. Live organic, choose organic. It's easier than you think. Mahalagang paalala, ang Organic Acai Premium Blended Freeze-Dried Capsule ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Organic acai has very high levels of antioxidants and essential nutrients that help keep your immune system strong. Organic acai premium blend and freeze-dried capsules daily to help increase your resistance against harmful viruses. Keep yourself and your family healthy and protected with Organique.
Mahalagang paalala, ang Organic Acai Premium Blended Freeze-Dried Capsule ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Wellness Wednesdays with Organic. We care because you matter.
Hi, good afternoon to all the viewers around the world. I'm Kathy Salimbangon in Wellness Wednesday, and I hope you are doing great right now. Before we start, I'd like to encourage everyone to join our Facebook game and get a chance to win a pouch of acai choco and acai coffee mix. So in isang pouch po, we have 10 pieces of coffee and 10 pieces of choco mix. No? And just visit our Facebook page, Organic Inc., to win the prizes. So ang mechanics natin dito is you fill in the blank contest. No? So ang question is, or ang sentence is, drinking coffee is better than ano nga yun, no? Better than what? So shoot your answers, and the most unique answer in this comment, you will win. We have 5 people who will win with the best comments on this phrase. So use your creativity, your funny comments, and hopefully we can announce the winners later. So we're watching on your comments, ha? So let's go back to our topic. Now, what is cancer in relation to diet? So it's Diet 101. No? So according to the study conducted by University of Philippines Institute of Human Genetics, National Institute of Health, 189 of every 100,000 Filipinos are afflicted with cancer, while 4 Filipinos die of cancer every hour. So that means it's 96 cancer patients every day na mamamatay. So kawawa naman, no? That's a very high rate, no? So among Filipinos, the most common cancers are breast cancer, lung cancer, colorectal cancer, liver, and prostate cancer. For Filipino women, there are still very high rates of cervical cancer. So cancer is one of the 4 pandemic epidemic, non-communicable diseases, or a lifestyle-related disease. And there are numerous factors that can influence our risk of getting cancer. So genetic, of course, is one, environment is another, but lifestyle, especially our diet, is a major contributing factor that is most often ignored. So while research is ongoing regarding this field, it pays to familiarize yourself on how eating certain food, avoiding specific one, can increase or decrease our chance of getting cancer. Okay, so today I have a special guest. He's really into food and he knows food, vitamins, everything, front and back. So I'm very happy to introduce to you our nutritionist dietitian, Mr. Jake Andal, so that he can tell us on how our dietary adjustment can help lower our risk in cancer. So good afternoon, Jake. Jake, I think yung audio natin. Hindi kita marinig, Jake. Okay. So, hindi pa din. So, maybe Jake can adjust muna the volume. Okay. So there are I'll continue. Jake again. Paano? Okay. So, what is cancer? Ang daming mga unanswered questions about cancer, di ba? So, ang mangyari nito is cancer can be classified as modified and non-modified. So, ano yung non-modified? Non-modified is the things that you cannot modify. So, example, nandito na si Jake. Jake, can you hear us? Yeah, I cannot hear you. Oh, this is so guys, this is what happened pag live talaga. So, during our rehearsal, nag-okay yung volume ni Jake. Just now, this what happened. So, yeah. So I'd like to, while we're waiting for Jake, mag-hi lang ako no, sa mga viewers natin. Si Rejoice Puerto. Rainy afternoon. Oh, taga saan ka, Rejoice? Here in Cebu, it's really raining hard. And si Miss Kathleen Esdrelon. Hello, Kathleen. And Joey Di Ghetto. Hi, everyone. And thank you for watching Wellness Wednesday. Lotte Yao. Hello po sa inyong lahat. Good afternoon. So,
hello.
Yeah. Okay, yes. Jake. Yeah. What happened?
I don't know, ma'am. No, I just left and then re-entered the StreamYard.
Yeah. So, but things happen. That's why mga viewers alam nila na live talaga
ito. Live. Hindi siya rehearsed. Yes.
Hindi siya rehearsed. Okay. So, Jake, this carcinogenesis. So, this is very important, no? Kasi we always come across with this word, carcinogens. Ano itong carcinogens? We watch out of that. So, can you explain ano itong carcinogenesis?
Technically, Ma'am Cathy, all of us may have cancer cells, no? By definition kasi pwede ito ay mga parang bad produced o parang kumbaga sa cellphone na ginagawa sa pabrika ay merong mali o may defect o may basag na LCD ganyan. Ang nangyayari po pag po sila ay dumadami at pag po sila ay nagkumpul-kumpol, maaari po silang maging tumor na pwede pong maging cancer. So pag po sinabi natin carcinogenesis, ito po yung pagdami at pagkumpul-kumpol nitong mga selulang ito na maaaring mag-cause ng diagnosis sa cancer. So paano naman po yung carcinogens, no? 'Di ba po sinabi natin kanina na pag po yung mga bad cells ay nagkumpul-kumpol at dumami, nagiging cancer, may mga risk po or may mga dahilan kung bakit nagkakaroon ng bad cells at yung mga carcinogens na ito, yung maaaring maging correlation or cause ng pagkakaroon ng isang bad cell. So mamaya
Okay.
mapapasadahan natin yung mga modifiable and non-modifiable risk factors na ito.
Yan.
So basically may dalawa, no? Kasi pag sinabi nating modifiable, ito yung mga bagay na may maaari tayong gawin. Tulad ng diet, number 1 po yan, no? So, kaakibat nito yung stress. Hindi lang po ito yung physical stress o masyadong pagkabagod, kasama po yung mental stress, pollution, yung pagiging exposed natin sa maduming hangin, no, yung mga nagko-commute everyday, yung pong yun yung nalalanghap ng maruming hangin ng Maynila, maaari po itong maging carcinogen, at yung lack of exercise, no. Pansin natin kung sa buong araw sa work from home natin, 8 hours tayong nakaupo, for more than 8 hours pa, this is already a carcinogen. So ito yung mga bagay na kailangan meron tayong gawin upang mapababa yung risks ng pagkakaroon ng carcinogenesis. Pag naman po non-modifiable, ito po yung mga bagay na maaaring wala tayong hawak. So talagang ito ay God-given. O kumbaga, sa lahat ng mga mamamana natin sa ating mga magulang, ito yung mga ayaw nating manahin. So yung mga genetic, yung genes po na mga nagpo-produce ng mga bad cells, tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, ito ay mga aring pwedeng pagkunan ng carcinogens. At environment. May mga environment na talagang mataas sa gantong toxic heavy metals at etc. na maaaring maging cause.
Okay. So, ito naman, Jake, because we're talking about what causes cancer. So, dito naman, anti-angiogenesis. So, ano itong anti-angiogenesis? This is technically the opposite, or parang it blocks the development of cancer or the growth of cancer. So, can you explain?
So, Ma'am Cathy, di ba nabanggit natin kanina, meron tayong mga modifiable risk factors, no? Ngayon, pag naman nagawa tayo ng drug, ng medisina upang mamalabanan yung cancer, ang nangyayari po kasi, ma'am, ang mga cancer cells po ay selula ng katawan. So, kailangan din po nila ng blood vessels para po sila ay dumami at tumaki. So, ito po yung nakikita nyong tumor vasculature. Dumadami po yung kanilang mga ugat at dumidikit po sila sa mga healthy cells para po makakuha sila ng nutrients. Ngayon, dito po papasok yung mga anti-angiogenesis na agents, no? So, ang mangyayari po dito, puputulin po niya o i-inhibit po niya yung pagkakaroon ng mga cell, ng mga ugat-ugat na yon para po hindi magkaroon ng nutrition or oxygen yung cells para po mamatay, o nakakita po natin dito yung tumor necrosis. So, sa medisina po, madami po tayong current chemo drugs na very effective sa anti-angiogenesis, pero may mga preliminary studies po tayo na nakikita na ang pagkain, na katulad na mababanggit natin kanina mamaya, Ma'am Cathy, ay merong mga anti-angiogenic properties or agents na laman na in the future maaari nating mas pag-aralan pa.
Oo, kasi ikaw talaga expert mo itong nutrition, di ba? So, you are the best person to explain to us what are these foods that can have that anti-angiogenesis properties. Okay, so let's go for that slide.
So siguro bago natin i-dig deep yung anti-angiogenesis, let's also first discuss naman what are the foods that are correlated with cancer. So pag po sinabi natin correlation, it's a risk. It's not necessarily A will lead to B. Hindi po parang pag sumakay ka ng jeep papuntang Mall of Asia, sa Mall of Asia ka pupunta. Yun po ay causation, no? Pero pag po sinabi natin correlation, kung ikaw po ay exposed sa mga gantong pagkain, maaari na magkaroon ka rin ng cancer. Kumbaga, sa population na mga madaming pagkonsumo ng mga pagkain babanggitin natin, no? Sila rin po yung population na may mataas ng prevalence ng cancer. So number 1, tingnan natin, sugar and refined carbs, no? Yung carbohydrates itself po is not bad. It gives us energy for us to live throughout the day. But ang nakikita natin, kung ang type of carbohydrates na ating kinukonsumo sa isang araw ay yung sugar or refined carbs, ay maaari ito yung maging risk factor, no? Bakit? Kasi ang sugar po is inflammatory, no? Maaring yung pagkakaroon ng mataas na insulin sa dulot ng pagkonsumo ng mataas na asukal, ito po ay maaring maging sanhi din ng inflammation na one of the causes of cancer. Refined carbohydrates, ito po yung mga nakikita nyo sa inyong harapan. Candies, ice creams, processed na mga carbohydrates na nasa cakes, yung po mga prinitong carbohydrates such as french fries, all of these are sources of carbohydrates that we might be concerned of when we talk about prevention of cancer. Why? Because again, the types of carbohydrates that they have are the types of carbohydrates that we might be concerned of when we talk about prevention. So, sunod yung processed meat. Meat itself is not bad. Meat gives us protein for our muscles. Meat gives us antibodies. Yung antibodies po na ginagawa ng ating katawan panlaban sa mga sakit, it comes from protein. But we have to look into what types of protein do you consume, or how do you source your protein. And studies have shown that processed meat, ito po yung mga nakikita nyo, may mga nitrates, na mga, yung po mga tosino, tapa, etc. Ito po yung mga pre-process po na karne para po ma-prolong yung kanilang shelf life. Sadly, sila rin po yung mga correlated with cancer. And if you are going to check the list of carcinogens stated by the World Health Organization, processed meat po is a level 1 carcinogen. So it's something that people should really try to avoid on a daily basis if they want to reduce the risk of cancer. Siguro sa susunod naman, magugulat tayo, overcooked food. Bakit? No, kasi hindi natin napapansin. Napapasarap tayo sa pagluto ng mga pagkain natin no? Kasi nandyan yung Netflix, hindi natin napapansin yung piniprito nating karne, nasusunog na. So yung overcooked food po kasi ang nangyayari dito, sinisira po natin yung structure ng mga pagkain na kinakain natin, na nagkakaroon po sila ng mga compounds na magiging carcinogen when we digest them. Ito po yung mga acrolein, ito po yung mga polycyclic hydrocarbons. So ano po to, paano po sila nabubuo? Kapag po napakataas ng heat at na-prolong tapos na-expose sa pagkain, yung pong types of fat na laman ng pagkain, yung pong protina na laman ng pagkain, at yung carbs na laman ng pagkain ay nasisira, at pag kinain po ng ating katawan ay pwedeng mag-cause ng inflammation, at pwede rin po mag-cause din nga po ng kanyang carcinogenesis. No? So ito po yung mga dapat nating iniiwasan. Yung mga barbecue, pansin natin, di ba, maiitim, iwasan po natin yon. Dairy naman is something na nakita natin on some studies. Dairy in itself is not bad. It could be a good source of your calcium, especially for those who are yung mga medyo tumatanda na, no? O kaya naman po yung mga batang underweight. Nakikita lang natin na maaring yung dairy hindi natin pwedeng gawing primary source of nutrients. Samahan natin yung dairy ng iba pang sources of good nutrients na pwede natin i-discuss later. At yung dairy nga po kasi pwede po siyang inflammatory. That's why, Ma'am Cathy, napapansin natin, no, may mga kakilala tayo na pag kumain ng gatas or kumonsume ng cheese, nagkaka-pimples, no? Okay. Or ayun, kasi yung pagkakaroon ng pimples, it's a sign of inflammation.
So, anong nasa dairy product na magka-cause ng cancer? Or
may mga specific types of proteins na maaring laman kasi yung cow's milk, no? At saka iba pang milks. So I guess ang talagang key dito in prevention is not to consume milk lang on a daily basis. Let's try other plant-based options, no? Or yung mga almond milk or oat milk na good sources din naman of protein and carbohydrates na maaring magpababa ng ating risk for cancer. But on itself, dairy is not bad kasi it's helpful. At Ma'am Cathy, no, maganda na nabanggit mo to yung pagkakaroon ng obesity. Kasi Ma'am Cathy, napansin natin naka-work from home tayo lagi, nakaupo at malakas tayo kumain. So tumataba tayo. At yung pagdagdag po ng taba at yung taba na bumabalot sa ating mga organs, ito po ay nagsisecrete ng mga biomarkers na correlated din po sa pagkakaroon ng cancer.
There. Ang problema, kasi kung ang kinakain natin are those the ones that you mentioned kanina. So parang cocktail siya of carcinogens. And then it will result to, of course, gaining weight. Gaining weight is another factor for you to have cancer. So parang it's a cocktail, no, of all these cancer-causing factors. So, well, anyway, we will talk later on how to prevent or mga foods naman that can help prevent cancer. So ito, vitamins. So what are those vitamins, Jake?
So unang-una, vitamin D. And it's something na I appreciate na we talk about because akala natin, naaarawan tayo lagi. We are in a tropical country. Maybe we're not deficient in vitamin D. But studies are showing otherwise. If you check the Food and Nutrition Research Institute's report on vitamin D on women, talagang mababa po. So vitamin D po kasi is related on our hormones. And some cancers are also related into yung ating pagkakaroon ng mga hormonal imbalances. So it's very important to source your vitamin D from food such as what you see in front of you, dairy, cheese, egg, fish, at saka po mga ilang beans and nuts, and also try to get sunlight, no, para ma-maintain natin yung vitamin D levels. Self-assess tayo. Do I have access to these foods and do I get sunlight per day? If not, maybe supplementation can help. But the first thing you need to do is to modify the diet. At napakaganda, meron din tayong discussion on curcumin, no? Kasi this is a very powerful herb na ito nga po ay ginagawa ding part ng traditional medicine ng iba't ibang mga cultures. Curcumin is very important, is very relevant when you talk about prevention of cancer because we see that on those cultures or those people who use curcumin on a daily basis, mababa din po yung kanilang risk for cancer. And if we assess what types of ano po ba yung mga components ng curcumin, mataas po siya sa antioxidants at iba pang mga nutrients na talagang relevant in the prevention of cancer. Omega-3, very important na ang omega-3 isinusource po natin, alam niyo po ba, on food and not on pills kasi ito po mga pills ay synthetic, no, or it came from pwede pong rancid na isda. So talagang very important to source our omega-3 on nuts and seeds, and some fruits are very high also in omega-3 such as berries, which includes acai berry. Omega-3 is important. Why? Because it's very relevant in inflammation. Na I think it deserves a separate topic, no, but basically omega-3 is anti-inflammatory, and when we talk about anti-inflammation, we also reduce the risk of cancer.
Yan. Ang daming no. So, the hair, antioxidants.
So, nakita natin, no, kanina nag-discuss natin yung anti-angiogenesis, no? At meron pa namang isa pang mechanism on why we develop cancer. Ito po yung oxidation. Sometimes we ingest chemicals or we get exposed to chemicals or we consume chemicals from food, etc., or in the environment, ganyan, that can cause oxidation of our cells. And when our cells gets oxidized, sometimes yun nga po, nagkukumpol-kumpol, dumadami, nagiging cancer, no? So, paano malaban yung oxidation? Meron po tayong antioxidation from antioxidants. Ang katawan po natin may kakayahang gumawa ng antioxidants, lalo-lalo na po kung kayo po ay nag-exercise, so that's very important. But we could help our body through consuming antioxidants from food, such as A, C, and E, which you found in your colorful fruits and vegetables. Polyphenols and anthocyanins are very potent antioxidants. So when you show their structure, talagang madaming pwedeng pagkunan or pwedeng maging parte ng mga reaction sa katawan upang mas-scavenge yung mga free radicals. Kung baga, imbes na lalapit yung free radical sa isang healthy cell para maging cancer, sisipsipin na lamang po ng ating mga polyphenols and anthocyanins. Kaya po, napaka-important to source them from our food and vegetable. And yung mga pinakamatataas po sa antioxidants, yung mga pinaka-colorful din. Ito po yung inyong mga berries, ito po yung inyong mga fruits and vegetables.
Okay, so here we list the antioxidants. So vitamin A is also antioxidant. Vitamin C, E, polyphenols, and anthocyanins. So these are types of antioxidants, diba? And Jake, ang daming questions ngayon, Jake. Actually, ang dami na. So let's check these questions after mag-commercial break tayo, no? So we still have one foods parang discussion, and then we'll go for commercial break. So we'll be back in 2 minutes. Mag-commercial break muna tayo.
Ang COVID-19 ay panibagong kontrabida sa buhay nating mga Pilipino.
Habang unti-unti tayong bumabangon muli, patuloy ang laban natin dito.
Para matalo natin ang kontrabida, we can be the solution.
Kaya mong maging bida, basta susundin ito.
B. Bawal walang mask.
I. Sanitize sa mga kamay. Iwas hawak sa mga bagay.
D. Dumistansya ng 1 metro.
A. Alamin ang totoong impormasyon tungkol sa COVID-19.
Protektahan natin ang sarili at mga mahal sa buhay.
Be the solution sa COVID-19.
Wellness Wednesdays with Organic. We care because you matter.
Hi, welcome back. And don't forget to like our Facebook and also share this live stream natin, no? Jake, i-greet lang natin sila, no? Kasi ang dami na nila mga questions,
Questions.
no? So, I'd like to say hi to Rejoice Puerto, Lori Bulaklak. Hello, good afternoon. Lot Yeo, Ann Suano, Wei Ang, um, Olive Yao, and sige, saan? Mikey Apostol. So, I'd like to encourage everybody to ask questions to our nutritionist dietitians in terms of food. Kasi we will have some episodes na we have some doctors, inviting doctors in terms naman of medical. This one, we try to focus on the food kasi ito yung starting point natin eh. 'Di ba? Yung pagkain natin is very important. Okay, so let's go back to the topic, Jake. So ano yung mga foods na kailangan natin i-take because ito na nga, they have angiogenesis or they have very high antioxidants and all the vitamins. Yes.
So unang-una, no, talagang number one talaga dyan yung fruits and vegetables. No? Talagang napaka-important. Napakaraming pag-aaral na po ang nagsasabi na ang pagkain ng mga fruits and vegetables ay talagang anti-cancer. Pag po sinabi nating anti-cancer, this is something that can prevent, no, or that can help in beating cancer, no. But we shouldn't consider them as treatment or medication. Parang ang recipe dyan is proper medication and nutrition equals great health outcomes. Sige po, next slide. Yung fruits and vegetables talaga pong number one kasi talagang dito po nakikita natin yung mga antioxidants at yung mga binanggit natin. Flax seeds is something that we could be part of our diet. Why? Mataas din po siya sa omega-3, sa alpha-lipoic acid which turns into eicosapentaenoic. So ito mga very important in mitigating and lowering our inflammation. At Ma'am Cathy, akala kasi ng mga patients natin, mahal yung flax seeds. Although mahal mo pag binili mo yung isang container, no, gagamitin mo lang naman siya 1 to 2 tablespoons per day. It could already help boost your omega-3 intake and also in some fiber intake. So talagang isama natin. A serving is only 5 to 10 pesos. So talagang sana maisama sa diet. Spices, number one po ito. Why? But because spices are also very potent antioxidants, no? And actually, Ma'am Cathy, meron itong study na nagsasabi, how many antioxidants should you eat per day? Madami nagsasabi na we can't necessarily guess, pero there is an estimate about 10,000, no? And it could be easily achieved if we eat colorful fruits and vegetables and spices. Kahit po half teaspoon of oregano or half teaspoon of marjoram, ang taas na po ng kanyang antioxidant capacity.
Okay.
So pwede nyo pong ihalo sa kanin or sa ulam.
Jake, itong spices, would you consider like chili? Yung mga garlic, di ba? So those are, we have to have that. I'm fan of spices. So I'm also fan of yung mga spicy foods kasi it helps my appetite. So, yun na nga, there's a discussion nga in countries which are very high in spices uses, like, sa Middle East, di ba? Mababa yung cancer, occurrence because of that. Okay. So next slide.
Beans and legumes. Kasi Ma'am Cathy, akala kasi ng mga patients natin, protein only comes from animal protein or animal foods. No, beans and legumes are also great sources of proteins. And actually, in my opinion, in some cases, they might be better options or better sources of proteins because you also get tons of fiber along with protein in beans and legumes. You also get some antioxidants and you also get iron and calcium and other nutrients. No? So talagang let's debunk the idea that beans and legumes are not good sources of protein, but rather they might be good sources or better. No? So mayroong mga techniques on how to cook them properly para mas palatable, but in conclusion naman dito is let's try to incorporate animal-based proteins in our daily diet. Kahit po once in 2 days, 1 meal in 2 days, or 1 meal per day, okay po yun.
Okay. Example nito, I really love munggos. Munggos, di ba?
Yes.
Yan. Ginataan na munggos. Ito, masarap yan.
Masarap, good source of protein, lalo na pag
Oo.
sinama sa kanin, nagiging complete
Oo.
protein siya.
Very
Sa mga
nice.
viewers natin, baka ang naghihinder sa inyo sa pagkain ng beans and legumes, ay kasi may gout ako, bawal daw. Hindi po nakakakos ng gout ang pagkain ng beans and legumes, no? Ang pagkakaroon po ng gout ay isang medical na sakit dulot ng inyong mga enzymes and etc. So mga iwasan dapat sa gout is animal protein and not plant-based protein such as beans and legumes.
There. That's very clear, no? Kasi sometimes when matakot sila kasi nga ang arthritis nila baka aalma. So kung meat ang kakainin, then that's where we have to be cautious on.
Yes.
Pero kung plant-based, okay lang.
Yes, opo, yun po yung sinasabi natin sa mga latest studies in treating hyperuricemia with food or nutrition. Next po
Okay.
is nuts, no? Binanggit natin kanina yung vitamin E, no? And actually nuts are the best sources of vitamin E. That is also the reason why some of your oils from nuts, olive oil, etc., or peanut oils, mataas din sila sa vitamin E. And vitamin E, alam natin, it's an antioxidant. It can make our skin look younger. And we see that it might be better to source our vitamin E from food and not from supplements because there's toxicity which we observe in too much capsules that we take. So always check the type of food that you are eating and not the supplements.
Okay. So it's better talaga na it's from natural source, not the synthetic.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So next slide.
Olive oil, ito po talaga ay parang golden standard ng paggamit ng ating langis o sa ating pagluluto. Alam niyo po ba yung olive oil, kahit po siya ay langis, mataas din po siya sa antioxidants, lalo na po yung mga virgin coconut oil and extra virgin coconut oil. So talagang you also get vitamin E, you also get omega-3, but on the other hand, you also get phytonutrients. Kaya po sa Mediterranean diet na napatunayan nating nakakapagpababa ng risk for cancer, talagang mayroon pong huge emphasis on consumption of olive oil.
There. Okay.
Garlic is a very good herb because nakakapagpasarap siya ng pagkain and also it's very healthy. Alam ko may mga nababasa na kayo na talaga nakakapagbababa siya ng cholesterol, etc., etc. These are preliminary studies, no? But it should give us an idea that garlic can be part of our daily diet sa pagluluto. Why? Because we see that allicin, yung po mga components na meron yung garlic which are potent antioxidants, they have functional properties or some things that can help regulate our blood pressure, our risk for cancer, and etc. So, garlic is very good. At ang maganda dito, wala siyang masyadong sodium. So, hindi siya bawal sa mga may renal diet o yung mga nagbabawas ng sodium dulot ng damage sa kidneys.
Okay.
Fish. Talagang we should be thankful because we have abundance of fish. And actually, I read the research comparing diets of different countries, no? And we see that Filipinos are, yung mga rural Filipinos, no, are talagang mababa yung chance na magkaroon ng deficiency in omega-3. Why? Because we have abundance of fish. So talagang fish can be a cheap source of protein but also very healthy because of omega-3. Piliin natin yung fatty fish, yung mga bangus, yung inyong mga salmon kung may extra budget, at yung po mga matatabang isda. Why? Because again, fish is important in maintaining omega-3. At sana, wag po sana masyadong prito because we talked about overcooking food. And fish can be easily overcooked with frying. So let's explore stewing, no, yung pagkakaroon ng masasabaw ng mga fish instead of always frying.
Okay, and also yung steamed fish, no, maganda din, masarap din yan, steam natin, no. Yogurt,
nakikita natin na maaaring part ng isang diet na preventive of cancer. Why? Ma'am Cathy, nabanggit natin dati yung pagkakaroon ng good microbiota, no? At nakikita natin sa mga latest na pagkaaral na yung ating microbiota o yung mga good bacteria versus bad bacteria sa ating large intestine, it can be considered as an organ system because
Yeah.
it's complex, it's very interrelated with our organ systems, our brain, our heart, and etc. And one of the ways to maintain a good, healthy organ system of microbiota is consumption of fermented milk such as your yogurt kasi mataas po sila sa mga lactobacillus, bifidobacterium, and these strains are talagang nakikita natin that can be very helpful and may potential as a treatment for many disorders.
Yeah, and they considered nga, Jake, this the second brain. So, meaning they have their own function, no? And it
Yes.
sometimes dictates your health, your well-being, no? If you have
Well-being.
a healthy gut. Yeah. Okay, so next line, dito, berries. So, acai berries. So, Jake, paki-explain itong acai berries.
Berries are may very I really love berries talaga, no? Because they're very potent. They're very high in antioxidants. If you check the antioxidant capacity of fruits and vegetables, you see berries consuming the top spots. Talagang berries talaga yung number one. Actually, berries is also my current research, antioxidant, glycemic index, and glucose lowering potential. Talagang napakadaming pwedeng maging potential benefits ng berries na maaaring hindi alam ng mga tao. Kasi ang alam nila na lang berry is strawberry. We also have different types of berries that are very potent antioxidants and also have a lot of components and nutrients that are relevant in maintaining blood glucose, reducing your blood pressure, and also reducing your risk of cancer. Yung acai berries is one of the type of berries na nakikita natin na may pinakamataas na antioxidant capacity at yung iba pa mga vitamins and minerals na binanggit natin kanina na I hope we could be part of our diet. So it's a struggle in our in our situation kasi wala tayong acai berries eh. And yung mga Philippine berries natin posibleng hindi available sa market. So that is why we could have berries consumption through juices or juice concentrates that can be part of our chia pudding or yung ating mga favorite desserts. No, isa siyang superfood kasi madami siyang namang nutrients, no? Very small but very compact in the nutrients that you could get. Binanggit natin kanina yung omega-3, yung fiber, and yung antioxidants, at all of which are found in high amounts in acai berries and other berries din.
To add on this acai berry, no, sa Amazon rainforest, we might be wondering, how come acai berry is considered superfood? So, paano nagmula yon? So, how? So, technically, itong mga nitibo sa Brazil, sa Amazon rainforest, of course, wala silang hospital doon, di ba? So, walang transportation. Now, they observe na itong acai palm tree. So there's a scientific name. I can't pronounce it, but it's a palm tree, and then acai berries yung yung fruit, no? So the acai berry is the trunk, yung katawan ng palm tree is submerged in water 6 feet. So that's why it's considered rainforest because for 6 months, submerged, no? Nag-flooding doon. So, 6 months, submerged yung trunk niya, 6 feet yata under the water. Pero yung leaves niya, because it's the highest palm tree, so it's exposed to sun. So what's gonna happen is, imagine you are exposed to the direct sunlight, and then sa baba niya it's really cold, di ba? So technically parang ang palm tree namatay na doon because of those extreme temperatures.
Environments, yes.
So what the compensatory mechanism of that palm tree is, it secretes antioxidant for the tree to survive. Now, this is nandun sa acai berries. So kung kakain tayo sa acai berries, we enjoy these nutrients, antioxidants na dapat for the tree to survive for centuries. So that's the explanation why a certain palm tree has so much antioxidant because it needs to survive on those extreme weathers, no? So, enough of this diet. Ang daming questions ngayon. So, we'll start answering them. So, let's hopefully we can answer all your questions. But
Yes.
kung may mga medical, then sa next episode na or the coming episodes where we have some doctors, no? So, Jake, ito, from Ans Wano, yung cancer po ba, namamana po? I mean,
Yes.
kunwari may cancer ang parents ko, posible bang natamaan ako as anak?
Mm-mm. Ito po ang pinag-usapan natin dito, risk, no? So kung both parents may risk for cancer, posibleng may risk yung anak. Hindi po natin pwedeng masabi na yung anak mo ay magkaka-cancer din. But rather, nakikita natin na maaaring baka in the future ma-develop din yung cancer sa kanya. So what I suggest, no, lalo na po sa mga magkakapatid o yun po talaga yung may mga kamag-anak na may cancer, always do annual physical examination, especially on women, do your own physical examination on your breast and etc. Para kung may makita man kayo kahit gamunggo pong something na alam nyo, ay, parang wala tong gamunggo, parang pimple. O alam kong wala ko tong gamunggo na dito or sa aking bandang isuso part. Pa-check nyo na po agad, no? Para maagapan. Because ang pinakamagandang way to defeat cancer is prevention and early detection.
Okay. So, we have another question from Weiwei Ang. Nakaka-cancer po ba talaga kapag kinain ang mga sunog na meat? Thank you.
It is a carcinogen. I'm not saying that if you consume it in one serving, tomorrow you'll have cancer. I'm just saying that if it's always part of your diet, constant exposure to the compounds produced by that sunog na meat can increase your risk of cancer. Tulad ng binanggit ko kanina, yung acrolein, yung polycyclic hydrocarbons, meron pa tayong tinatawag na yung mga nitrosamines. All of this we could get in too much or over frying your meat or yung iihaw. So kaya nga po isa sa talagang major risk factor ng pagkakaroon ng colorectal cancer ay yung consumption of inihaw na food.
Okay. So ang gagawin na lang siguro pag overcook, tanggalin na lang yung sunog na
yung
area.
Sunog na part. Kasi pwede po yun. Or talagang bago pa lang lutuin, talagang iwasan na siyang masunog para you talagang reduce the risk.
Okay, sige. And then we have another question. Glenn Murney. Yeah, Miss Cathy and Doc Jake.
How much dairy should I consume daily? Dairy, hindi ko po sinasabi na lahat ng tao dapat nagko-consume ng dairy to get nutrients, to get calcium, to get protein. There are other sources of calcium and protein na pwedeng hindi dairy. Kung nakaka-experience na po kayo ng pangangate, when you consume milk, maaari po siyang trigger ng isang allergic reaction at maaari nyo pong iwasan. No? Para makapalit po doon ng protina, meron po tayong soy milk, which is very good for women, lalo na po doon sa mga menopausal, ganyan. So talagang, that's the things that I could suggest to replace instead of cows or products based on dairy.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of other milks, like almond milk, coconut milk, di ba?
Yeah.
So those are plant-based milk.
Yes. But if the concern is protein, the best protein-rich plant-based milk is soy milk.
Soy milk. Okay. So, yun. Binigyan ka ng alternative blend kung ano yung ititake mo. So, another question ni Blend, ang sardinas po ba ay carcinogen din ba ang noodles? Yeah,
sardinas, maaaring canned sardines, no? Kasi yung sardinas, ito yung isda talaga. Canned sardines, maaari siya maging part ng isang diet, no? Medyo mataas lang siya sa sodium. So, kung ikaw ay nagbababa ng sodium or may tamang inyong kini, baka pwede mong iwasan. Yung yung noodles ako concern. Because tama po yun, may mga preservatives po doon na pwedeng constant exposure, constant consumption, can lead to cancer. Pero kung ito naman po ay paminsan-minsan, maaari po natin i-consume. Kasi po pandemic ngayon I understand that for some of us, these are the major sources of our calories and protein, yung sardinas and noodles. What we can do, they put fruits and vegetables para lang to improve the quality of the meal and not just yung specific ingredient na noodles.
There. Okay. So, dami nating natutunan ngayon, no? And it's really starts from the diet, no? Every day you eat 6 times, the minimum is 3 times a day. So, imagine if hindi tayo careful sa diet natin, so technically, mauuwi yan sa sakit, di ba, Jake?
Yes po, tama po yun.
So, Jake, can you summarize or can you give us an advice, a summary of everything that we discussed now, and also some good points for our viewers?
Number one, cancer is a disease that we can do something to prevent. So always self-assess on a daily basis. What activities am I constantly exposed to that can cause cancer? All of which we discussed. No? So ito yung mga sedentary lifestyle and yung mga foods na maaari nating pwedeng iwasan. Second, how can I improve my diet, my lifestyle? No? Try to small changes lang can lead to great impacts pag cumulatively. So, yun lang naman yung talagang basics nun eh. Talagang self-assess on what things are you constantly exposed to and how can you manage them or how do you prevent them. All of which we discuss on this lecture.
Yeah. Thank you, Jake. Thank you very much for the expertise, no? And dami naming natutunan ngayon. And hopefully, we can invite you in the next episode.
Sure po,
Thank you
yes.
very much.
Thank you very much din po, Ma'am Cathy.
Oo. And so ngayon, let's announce the winners, no? The acai choco and the acai coffee. Okay, so I have here. Now, ano yung takeaway natin dito? There. So, the winners of acai choco and acai coffee. So 5 winners to ha. They were able to answer funny, creative comments on the space, no? Si CJ Duran, Roblin Joaquin, Marichu Quinones, Maylin Reyes, and Ann Suano. Again, CJ Duran, Robilin Joaquin, Maricho Quinones, Maylin Diamante Reyes, and Ann Suano. So Ann, congratulations Ann, you won na. And thank you very much sa lahat ng join natin. Hopefully you enjoyed that coffee and choco. They really taste good. It's a good way to warm your tummy in the morning and also in the afternoon, especially if you're working, naaantok tayo because it's work from home. This really, I assure you, it tastes so good. You can even serve it cold, no? My daughter, I know my daughter, she make ice choco and wow, the taste is so amazing, no? So, ngayon, ano yung natutunan natin, no? It's really about lifestyle. Anything that we can prevent, anything that we can control in our hands, it's a good thing na you take it slowly on a daily basis and slowly but surely. What I'm saying is, nakita natin ano yung dapat pagkain, no? Mga anti-cancers and foods that we need to avoid. So, if nasanay na tayo on those foods that really cause cancer, unti-unti, no? Maybe today, sanay ka sa grill, maybe today, hindi na, bukas, you still grill it, but hindi overcook. So, you make it a habit, hindi yung kaagad putulin natin. Why? Because tendency is you'll be stressed. So, ano naman cause ng cancer, di ba? Stress. So you want to live a happy lifestyle, no? A happy life with good nutrition, no stress, a very good environment. So yun. And I think it's really a community, it's really a family matter, no? Especially if you're living with your families, the support system. Kung ikaw mama, you make sure that you cook something healthy as well because the kids will just eat what you're cooking. So it starts from the parents, no? The kids will watch you what you're eating, so kakainin din nila. It's guidance. You know, you are their model. So as a parent, it's our responsibility as well to make sure yung groceries natin, yung mga pagkain pinili natin, yung mga pagkain na nasa table ay malulusog at saka healthy foods, no? So hopefully this on starting today we can adapt a healthy lifestyle unti-unti so that a few years from now, few months from now, we can achieve you know, cancer-free tayo, especially for people who have uh, parang may genetic ano na sila, predisposition, no? So yun, let's work together hand in hand for this. And that's why as a nurse, gusto kong may ganito tayo na discussion because there's a lot of things the common people doesn't know, and how to relate that to the lifestyle, how to advise them to change, to make a healthy change. Ito yung role natin, no? As a health advocate, we will be imparting some informations to you guys. So I hope you've learned a lot. And another thing, if you want to be healthy at the same time wealthy, I'd like to invite you guys to join our Ulani business. It's we are promoting healthpreneurs, no? So this is very important because while you're spreading the gift of health, at the same time you're earning, no? So at least lesser yung stress natin financially. Every Thursday, there's a webinar for this who wants to join. And also you can also like our Facebook Olani as well, and all the informations will be there. And you'd like to grab some Organique, try Organique in capsule forms and in premium blend form. Then choco and coffee, you can avail it in Mercury, Watson's, SNR, and all the drugstores, Lazada. So hopefully, sa uulitin, we'll enjoy talking to you guys. And if you can ask some questions as well, feel free to do it. Thank you very much and have a good day. Bye-bye.
Ang COVID-19 ay panibagong kontrabida sa buhay nating mga Pilipino.
Habang unti-unti tayong bumabangon muli, patuloy ang laban natin dito.
Para matalo natin ang kontrabida, we can be the solution.
Kaya mong maging bida, basta susundin ito.
B. Bawal walang mask.
I. Isanitize sa mga kamay. Iwas hawak sa mga bagay.
D. Dumistansya ng 1 metro.
A. Alamin ang totoong impormasyon tungkol sa COVID-19.
Protektahan natin ang sarili at mga mahal sa buhay.
BIDA, be the solution sa COVID-19.
Wellness Wednesdays with Organique. We care because you matter.